Hello and welcome back to Misty and Ike.
Hello.
I'm your boy Ike.
That's your boy Ike.
And
I am Misty.
And it's Food Fridays.
It's Food Fridays
and you know what that means. Sometimes it's rice and sometimes it's Chinese food.
And sometimes it's Chinese.
Oh, is that what you said? Yeah. Should we do it again?
Yeah.
It's Food Friday and you know what that means. Sometimes it's rice and sometimes it's Chinese. Sorry, I messed it up, but we'll just leave it at that.
It's okay, we will. Yep.
Here, today, on this day.
On this very day.
This Food Friday.
This Food Friday.
We're talking about Chinese food.
We are. I'm excited.
Are we ready to begin?
Good morning.
My name is Misty.
Come on, Ike, it's time.
We would be honored if you would join us.
The greatest adventure of all time.
We just become best friends. Yep.
Come on, let's get into character.
What are you waiting for, huh?
Oh, come on!
All right.
Szechuan chili chicken. Sweet and sour chicken.
Yum.
Diced chicken in black bean sauce.
That sounds delicious.
Chicken Szechuan style.
These are all chicken.
Yes. Why are they all 11 authentic chicken? Oh, got it. Okay.
11 authentic chicken dishes.
I Googled most popular Chinese. Oh, man. I meant to say Chinese dishes. And
You said the Chinese chicken. You have a drumstick and your brain starts sticking.
That's hilarious.
That's why. So I always laugh at the joke, like, what do people in China call food? They just call it food.
Yeah.
Because we have this amazing ability that we just lump all foods from a region
Right.
into just...
There's the China food.
There's the China food. And there's so much to it. Like,
Well, what do Chinese people call hamburgers?
they call them hamburgers. They don't call them American food.
Well,
they just call them hamburgers.
That's weird.
Not really. I mean, hamburgers, first of all, aren't from America. I shouldn't have ruined that for you. We'll get into that on a whole nother.
Hamburgers aren't American?
They're not.
We did an episode on hamburgers, and you didn't mention that.
I don't remember doing an episode on hamburgers.
We did Food Fridays on hamburgers. It was like the first one.
Okay, I don't remember it.
I don't.
It was a while
Actually,
ago.
I don't either. Maybe I'm making this stuff
I think
up.
you're making that up.
Would you like to know the 10 most popular Chinese dishes according to Grubhub?
So these are the most popular here in America.
Yes, Grubhub, the online and mobile food ordering service, analyzed a year's worth of ordering data from 30,000 participants, restaurants in more than 800 cities, serving 172,000 takeout orders a day to their 4.57 million active diners, and determined the 10 most popular Chinese dishes in America. That is a mouthful.
That was a lot.
Yes. Are you ready?
I am.
10 to 1 or 1 to 10?
10 to 1.
10 to 1. Pot sticker is at number 10.
I have some in my freezer right now from the Trader Joe.
Oh, I'm so jealous. Hot and sour soup.
Don't like it.
Orange chicken.
Yum.
I would have figured that'd be
I figured it'd be way up there.
Sweet and sour chicken.
I figured that'd be number 1. That's everyone's like starter dish for
Well, I don't
Chinese
think you'll
delivery.
be surprised when we get to number 1.
Okay.
Fried rice.
Delicious.
Wonton soup.
Okay.
I like wonton soup.
Me too.
Sesame chicken.
Also yummy.
Egg roll.
Yeah.
This one I don't agree with. Crab rangoon.
Love crab ragout.
But sometimes they just put cottage cheese in there.
They
instead.
don't. You're getting something that's not good, not cooked well.
No.
They don't actually put cottage cheese in it.
There are. I'll prove it in a second.
Okay.
No, there's cottage cheese rangoons or something. Or there's like cheese
cream cheese rangoons.
Yeah, that's what.
Those two things are very different.
Yeah, but sometimes I order the wrong rangoons and then it's gross white stuff. Anyway, at number 1, General Tso's chicken, also the 4th most popular dish in general on Grubhub. So it's not just number 1 on Chinese food, but it's also number 4 in all of food at Grubhub.
Okay.
To me, General Tso's is basically spicy orange chicken.
It is. That's exactly what it is.
With those little red peppers in it. And that you can't eat.
Yeah.
What's your favorite Chinese food?
Wait, was that number 1?
Yeah.
Oh, those 10 went very fast.
I'm a fast reader.
I enjoy a good black bean chicken on fried rice.
Okay.
With a side of crab ragoon, which is traditionally made with cream cheese and crab, by the way.
Gross.
So I don't know what it is that you're eating that's just crab and something else in it, because that's not normal.
I didn't. Oh, never mind. We'll have this argument offline. I didn't say that I don't like crab rangoon. I said I don't like the other rangoons.
It's a whole thing.
It's
Anyways,
not worth boring the listeners.
It's not.
Over. Do you have a favorite?
I just said black bean chicken.
So what's your favorite?
I'm gonna flip your desk over.
You desk flipping some.
I'm gonna flip your desk over. Well, so here's something that I think is super. Go ahead.
Nothing. I just thought maybe you would want to ask me what my favorite is also. But
I thought you already said your favorite.
I don't know. I don't.
What's your favorite?
I don't have one. I don't. Teriyaki chicken with half fried rice, half
fried rice, half what? You're giving me your order from Panda Express. That is not the same.
It's Chinese. It's fast food Chinese. I like a Chinese buffet, to be honest with you, so I get a little bit of everything.
Mm-hmm. I also enjoy that, and I like trying stuff that I don't even know what it is at the Chinese buffet, because I'm not scared of it.
I'm also guilty of being part of the General Tso's troop.
That's what I thought your favorite was, and I thought you said that.
Let's roll the tape back.
We don't need to. Maybe I just heard it in my brain on my own.
I'm also not going to roll the tape back.
I didn't figure.
Yeah, that takes too long.
So, okay, everybody, like I said, likes to lump Chinese food all into just one big category. But the balance of Chinese food, it has 5 key flavors that are kind of somewhat based on traditional Chinese medicine.
Oh.
Sweet, sour, salty, bitter, and spicy. So across China, Szechuan cuisine, which is super spicy, is obviously known in the Szechuan region. Hong Kong cuisine is sweet most of the time with some saltiness. Northern cuisine is just salty, and the southern cuisine is sour. So each region of China has its own very specific key flavor that goes along with its traditional foods. So all Chinese food is not the same.
Oh, yeah. In fact, China has 34 provinces, and every province has their own culinary tradition.
Yeah.
Aside from this, the Chinese can whip up ingredients in so many ways because they have a lot of cooking methods. For example, chicken could be steamed, stewed, stir-fried, roasted, soy-sauced, sweet and soured, and more. So there's an unlimited combination. Just because like 82 things made it on a menu in the U.S.,
yeah,
you could go to China and get all kinds of stuff.
Absolutely. Chinese eat more fruit and vegetables than the West. They eat about twice as much as anywhere in the world.
Whoa. In fact, we're definitely reading 2 different articles, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Chinese food is one of the healthiest in the world.
It is. Yep.
Traditional Chinese food has to always be fresh. Most dishes are filled with huge quantities of vegetables, grass-fed meats, seafood, herbs, and spices. Every ingredient is handpicked for medicinal purposes. The Chinese people rarely eat canned/frozen food. I wonder how that translates to restaurants. Like, is that true of people that cook for you at home when you are in China? Or, like, is the stuff that you order from, like, China, Fast China number 9 down the street here in Burbank, like, is that fresh ingredients too?
No, it's American. It's not actual. They're not properly making it like the Chinese do.
So you're telling me that Panda Express is not good for me?
I mean,
go easy.
I'm just going to say it's not the best for you.
Okay.
But because they base a lot of their food for medicinal purposes, a lot of food also has to be eaten in season. So, like, there are huge wet markets, which that's where you have freshly butchered animals.
Sorry. I thought you were going somewhere else. Elephant in the room. Acknowledged. Moving on.
They have.
You know what I'm talking about, right?
No.
Chinese wet markets. COVID. The bat. Any of that stuff ringing a bell?
Oh.
Elephant acknowledged.
Moving on. I was like, what?
Oh, boy, it's gotten hot in here.
So in China, those markets are like an entire city block, and many Chinese go every single day to the market to get their food.
Yeah.
Fridge freezers are kind of catching on there, but not big at all. Fresh vegetables are still a must, and they really, really dislike canned or tins of food.
Yeah. The Europes do that too, right? They go to the market every day for their cooking stuff. Maybe not.
Their refrigerators are a bit smaller, but they do have freezers and things like that. But they're not as big on using them as we are.
Well, here's no surprise. Noodles, rice, and soup are staples.
Of course.
In the north of China, where it's colder and drier, people love to eat dumplings, noodles, and steamed buns. In the south, bowls of rice or rice noodles are a staple every meal. However, people in the south rarely eat wheat.
Yep. You know, obviously, you don't eat Chinese food with knives and forks because to the Chinese, that is seen as violent or barbaric.
Oh.
So you eat with chopsticks. Since chopsticks don't actually chop, all food is generally very soft or chopped up into bite-sized pieces before cooking it so that it's easier to eat with chopsticks.
And food is served whole, traditionally.
Oh, yeah, like fish and stuff?
Yeah,
Yeah,
wasting
you
food-
get the whole thing, the eyes, the fins.
Wasting food is a big taboo in China.
Yeah.
In food preparation, all parts of vegetables or animals must be used during cooking. A fish is gutted instead of being filleted. It is also served with the bones and head. An extra plate can also be provided for the bones.
Yeah, that is also very true. Chinese use 45 billion pairs of chopsticks a year.
Oh, my goodness.
That's actually not that much, though. You want to know why? That's only 2 or 3 pairs a month because there are 1.4 billion people there.
Whoa, right.
So the government has imposed a disposable chopstick tax at restaurants to reduce people using them so that they bring their own softwood or bamboo chopsticks with them.
Have you ever seen the little rubbery thing that holds them together?
Yeah, I have from when I went to China, I bought a pair of very nice bamboo chopsticks that are in a case that you just throw in your bag and you supply your own chopsticks when you go out to eat.
That's amazing.
It's California's version of straws.
Right.
You know, plastic bags.
I think we talked about this on another episode, but the world's #1 chopstick maker is in South Carolina.
Yeah, I think you told me about that.
And it's also rude to rub your chopsticks together.
Yes. Well, and it's also not great because a lot of people think that they're rubbing them to get splinters off.
Right.
You're actually splintering them more when you do it.
It's an insult to the restaurant owner to say that they gave you low quality chopsticks.
Yeah. Yep.
This is along the chopsticks line. Food is prepared very soft or bite-sized for using chopsticks. You will rarely, I guess you should have, where are the editors on the internet? Sorry, folks. You will rarely see a Chinese person using a knife or a fork when eating. This is seen as barbaric. You just read all of these words. I am reading right now. However, chopsticks can't cut meat, so Chinese food is prepared very soft or bite-sized. 45 billion pairs of
exactly what I read.
Yep. Hello, I'm Repeatador. I'm just here to say everything Misty just said.
So food there is also superstitiously symbolic, the way that foods are shaped and cooked.
Okay.
Chinese attach particular meanings to certain foods based on shapes, colors, pronunciations, and legends. So tradition dictates certain foods must be eaten for certain festivals, events to invoke a blessing. So an example is round moon cakes represent family reunions during the mid-autumn time. I think that's pretty cool. First of all, I want to eat a moon cake.
Me too.
Which to me looks like a cake that has mincemeat inside of it.
Well, along the same lines of like the shapes and stuff of the food, presentation apparently is everything. Food is intricately served in many Chinese homes. It's adorned by many decorative herbs, vegetable carvings, and patterns. Sometimes they can even go overboard with food design. This is because Chinese people believe that the first bite is with the eyes.
I like that.
I do too.
I like that a lot.
Yeah.
That's cool. Of course, when you actually go out to eat in China, dishes are shared communally. Like you have a lazy Susan in the middle and you get your bowl of rice and the food spins around. Usually the tables seat 10 or 12 people. And the guest is seated at the table's head. The honored guest is customarily seated furthest from the door with the fish, chicken, and ducks heads pointing in their direction.
Ah, you gotta get them fowls pointed the right way.
Sure do.
Here's kind of a lightning round real quick as we wrap this up. The famous chop suey dish is not an authentic Chinese cuisine. It was actually first invented in America by Chinese immigrants. Ice cream is not a Western discovery. Its origins date back as far as 200 BC. The Chinese Emperor Cheng Tang is said to have enjoyed it. We did an episode on ice cream. So
We did.
Pasta is the creation of the Chinese.
Yep.
Miso and sushi were perfected in Japan, but were first seen in Chinese meals.
Okay.
Take that.
Okay.
Before Heinz came, there was a ketchup from China. It's K-E-T-S-I-A-P from China.
Ketchup.
It was made from fermented fish. Ketchup was brought by the British to the West, where tomatoes became the main ingredient. And that's all the reading your boy Ike can do for 1 week.
Oh, too good. Too good. Well, I feel like I know a lot more about Chinese food.
I feel like I'm about to go to Panda Express right now.
I feel like you probably are.
Well, that's Food Fridays, and you know what that means.
That's the end of the week.
That's the end of the week. We'll see you tomorrow for the weekly wrap-up, and then stay tuned on Sunday for the weekly warm-up for next week.
Yep.
Leave us a comment about your favorite Chinese dish.
Mm-hmm.
Bye.